Welcome to Bleachers and Speakers. I'm your host, June. I got my boy Foss with me, and we have a final in Baltimore. The Detroit Lions lose. They drop a ugly game today. Baltimore obliterated the Lions 38-6. I think that's pretty much all I can say. It's like it's, I mean, I've heard everything in the second half. Same old Lions. They're not as good as they were. I've heard it all, Foss. I just getting text and inboxes and what's going on today, Lions, from my so-called friends and colleagues, man. It's it's funny, man. It's funny. It's funny. But at the same time, it was an ugly game. We'll go in depth more uh, tomorrow night show. Yeah, man. Hey, Jody, it's not about being sad right now. It's a game. It's Lions are 5-2, and you hate to lose like that. But if you tell me the Lions start off the season 5-2, I'm very, very happy. But no one's happy about the loss. Definitely not sad. I don't like to see them lose like that because it looked like the Lions didn't belong. But I
Yeah,
called.
in the NFL, on any given Sunday, you can lose. I think we got used to winning to the point that we forgot that you're gonna have bad Sundays. I think that we were due to have some of the injuries catch up to us because we've kind of rolled through the season seamlessly without any real adversity on the field, anyways. And yeah, we're 5-2. We lost to an AFC team. It doesn't affect our home field. Oh, except for the fact that it hurts our record a little bit. But other than that, it wasn't against a divisional team. It wasn't against anybody in NFC. And I mean, the Ravens went into that game 4-1. They're now five. Well, no, five and
They were 4-2.
four, 4-2, and now they're 5-2 like us. So I mean, this is a very good team. We knew that Jackson could be a problem given that he is a mobile quarterback, and we struggle with mobile quarterbacks. And it was just it was a matter of time before we knew we weren't going to go 16-1. Like, we knew there was going to be some tough games, and this is one of the few tough games left of the entire year. Like, of
Pause.
course,
We said that this was going to be a tough game.
yeah, this is one of the few. That's the ones that on our schedule we were like, okay, this could be a rough one. We've already kind of tackled a lot of the tough games that we had thus far. So, of course, those divisional games, the rest of the divisional games, because we already played the Packers, but the rest of the divisional games do have to be played, and we can't act like it's an automatic win. But I mean, it's kind of down. I don't know if the term is downhill from here because that's easier than uphill. So yeah, I
Right.
think it's downhill from here. Um, Getting past that game. I mean, did we pass that test at all? No. We struggled mightily, and we'll get into that more in detail on Monday. But yeah, anything that could go wrong pretty much did. There wasn't too much that went well for us today from the gate.
From the
Out
gate.
the jump.
I think
It
it
was
was
pretty bad.
four straight 3 and outs maybe. And they scored every time.
Did we
I
stop them?
said
Like,
yeah. Yeah, they were up 28-0 before there was a punt or a turnover on their end. I
yeah.
said from the jump that the mobile quarterback would be a problem, and it was a apparent problem with the run pass option. Like, they
Oh God.
uh off from the very beginning, I think the first offensive play was an option, uh, with some kind of run pass option, and or it was very confusing for
They
looked like the
exposed us
defense.
early.
Yeah, and the receivers were They didn't have a defender around them for 10 yards a lot of the times in the first half.
Wide open, wide open.
They had a 300-pound fullback open. The only reason he didn't score because he probably runs a 6 flat 40, but he was he was nobody was in the screen but him, and he was 15 yards down the field, and he had room to run. He just
The worst the worst one was the one that Gus Edwards, the running back.
yeah.
How is the defensive lineman chasing him? I didn't see nobody but a nose tackle chasing him down. I'm like, this is not good. If he's chasing him.
They looked amazing on both sides of the ball, and the Lions did not show up today, period. That's our immediate reaction. Me and Foster are still going to enjoy our Sunday.
Initial reaction, sad. Yeah.
We understand that it's a bad loss, and it looked bad on camera. It looked bad and there's no sugarcoating this loss. Uh, there's no reason for the Lions to look this bad on Sundays, especially with our expectations. But once again, we will go in depth Monday night, tomorrow night, 7:00, right here on Motor City Metrics on the YouTube, Bleachers to Speakers. You can also check us out on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Type in Bleachers to Speakers, you'll find us. And if you can't find us there, type in Bleachers to Speakers, FFSN. You will find us on those audio streaming sites, and you can listen to us. If you don't want to watch it, or you want to clean the house, drive, uh, or watch a football game and listen to the commentary from us, you can do that. But we'll be back tomorrow night, and we got a lot to talk about, Foster, for this show, because we're not going to sugarcoat anything. We're going to tell you what we saw, and we're going to break the game down and say what we're going to look forward to next week. But it's on to the next. Lions lose a tough one, 38-6 to the Baltimore Ravens, and the Baltimore Ravens, hats off to them. They looked the part of of a of a team that's going to make a great run. What do you think, Foss?
Yeah, they looking like hey, they look more dangerous than the Chiefs.
I thought Ray Lewis was on the field, man. What's going on, man?
Might as well. Might as well.
Yeah, so we'll get out of here, Foss, man. I want you to enjoy your Sunday, man. Don't do nothing crazy, man. We're still 5-2, man. We're still drinking the Honolulu Blue Kool-Aid. There's no reason to jump off the bandwagons. There's no reason to say same old lines. Just a loss, a bad loss, but it's a loss.
It was bad.
It's pretty bad.